Hey guys, Westy on the mic here.
All right, everyone, welcome back to another Elite multiplayer battle. I was hoping to get on a card with Aaron Christensen and record that along with him. He recorded his end and I tried on my end, but I had some technical difficulties. Finally figured out what those were, but not in time to save the video. So go over to his channel and check out that multiplayer match. He and I are hoping to play some more and have some more fun surprises for you coming up. Anyway, hole one, three headwind on this hole is always very challenging for me. Seems like a lot of people handle it fine. But anyway, I'm stuck behind this bush trying to figure out what to do. The move I decided to go with is try to aim much harder than I need to and anticipate hitting some of the branches there and having it slow down. That is what happened, and I was able to save that birdie. Looks like Tree Magnet took his bogey, and the rest of us came in clean on hole one. All right, I've really been struggling with Lost Island 8 here recently. I'm thinking with this 3 right to left wind that pretty much anything will push back. I should have chosen my water skip Rive, as that one probably would have been more dependable and made it back in time, but I just totally underestimated the wind and made a silly mistake. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get up here in position to save my par fairly easily. There's really nothing I feel you can do from where I was to, make a push for the birdie, especially with any kind of three wind like we have. So just decided to essentially lay up and cede 2 strokes to the entire card. So always fun to do that, but sometimes you got to take your own medicine and not dig yourself a deeper hole there. Anyway, 2 holes in, Lambo and Disc Vera Pro are 2 strokes ahead of Tree Magnet and myself. This hole, I really hate this throw in. I don't stand by this play. I normally do PD or Sapphire to this island, and I feel pretty good about that. But with this 3 headwind, I went with this move, and I am giving myself the easy look for birdie. Looks like Tree Magnet was in the water off of his drive, and he takes his par. Lambo is also going to take his par as he misses his throw in there, and Discvera Pro is in for the birdie along with me. So 3 holes in, scoring separation on every hole. That's pretty fun. I've kind of been playing this one, Frozen Valley 1, 4 ace pretty much every time. Uh, if the wind is not a tailwind, I'm generally trying to do that with my glide skip rive. I turned it over a little bit too much, so it's not like I got very close, but still hoping for an ace there, and I know that sometimes I can with that line. And it looks like if Discvera Pro can get in, oh man, yep, he hit band high. So he is in for his par, and the rest of us are in for birdies. And we are maintaining our streak of scoring separation on every hole. Let's see what we have left. Par 5. Oh, we know we have Frozen Valley 2 here. So we'll see what happens. With this wind, I like to go with my Sapphire. With most winds, I try to go with my Sapphire here. It takes a really weird wind for me to swap out from that. Anyway, this is a solid spot. Shouldn't have to worry about these branches. Looks like we have at least 1 or 2 of those guys, Tree Magnet and Disc Vera Pro, in the water to the left side of that island. And I'm kind of hoping so I can gain a stroke, I suppose. And it looks like everyone otherwise is safely up here after their second shot with this win. That's not the hardest thing to do. I take my glide roll rive on this shot, and I am up for, excuse me, an easy birdie. As easy as they get on this hole anyway. And then it looks like on the card we have 2 pars and then Lambo with the other birdie here. Lambo has a 1 stroke lead on Discvera Pro and myself, and Tree Magnet is a couple strokes behind us. Very challenging win here. I like to do the turn glide rive, and I like to aim further to the left, but this wind was scaring me quite a bit. So I end up turning it over far too much, and I end up in kind of a weird spot here. For some reason, and I don't really recommend this to anyone, but for some reason, at 151 out, I was kind of feeling it, feeling the power, and thought I could nail this. If I hit anything, I know I'm pretty much safe. Unfortunately, I airball, and I'm in the water. Looks like Disc Vera Pro went over. Okay, maybe the follow flight was misleading, or that's Tree Magnet that went over. Anyway, 3 different scores, and unfortunately, Tree Magnet decided not to hang with us for the last 3 holes. And we are on to Enzo for the finish, where we all know anything can happen. Instead of my glide roll rive play that I normally do here forehand, I decided to do turn glide. My hope was I could stay down on the bottom side there instead of getting up on this ledge. Getting up here just makes the throw in that much harder. The one thing is from 227, I know I probably won't go deep. Don't really give it much of a chance. Looks like no one got super close, and we're all going to take our birdie. So this is the first hole of the round where we all take the same score, at least the three of us that are left, so that's kind of crazy. Does not happen very often. And this hole, I feel pretty good about this. I turned it a little more than normal with my glow breaker in order to avoid going out of bounds because that's the big miss I didn't want to make. Hoping one of these two, and yep, it looks like Disc Vero Pro is in the water, so I'm assuming that will give me my chance to tie him up and make the last hole a little bit more interesting for us. So we'll see what happens on that. And yep, he is short. Wow, Lombo got the eagle. He's kind of been balling out on this round, and Lumbo is not really an outspoken player by any means, but he has been at the top of the game for a very long time, and he knows what he's doing. So always a tough competitor there. And I have been trying my PD on this hole instead of the Accurate Roll Musket into headwinds, just because I feel like it, gives me a little more chance to get up there more. I almost missed this one anyway. I recommend the PD for people. Ooh, Lombo looks like he got aggressive on his drive, being up as much as he is, and he's in the water. So silly. I pulled this one left, had the right power, but just missed it. And that was a pretty silly mistake because it gives Disc Vero Pro the ability to lay up, but he almost misses on his layup, um, and he's able to just beat me by one. So, unfortunate finish to the round there, but oh well, pretty fun matchup overall. Let's do some bag checks. Lombo has the Blue Frog, Light Glide Rive, very cool Cloud Breaker there in the European Open stamp. Thursday Night Throwdown Captain. He goes double captain there. He's got the Season 2 Accurate Roll Sapphire for the top 100. Got the Monday Mayhem Sapphire there. He's got the Flame Trail Trust, the Halloween Claymore, and a couple hops discs in his putter pouches. Here we have Disc Vero Pro. He's got the Grail stamped Glide Skip Rive. He's got a really old season or Touring Pro recoil there. Got the super cool eyeball stamp on his Glide Windbreak Rive. He's got a Kristen Explorer. He banks the Flow. That's always an interesting one. And then he has the Extra Glide Fuse and the Warship. And he also has that same Hops Pure that Lombo had. Tree Magnet here, kind of some throwback stamps. Pretty much all throwback stamps. Pretty cool. Nothing too crazy with this bag, except he has a couple Ballista Pros and the Ballista in that slot, as opposed to Rives or other drivers that often fill those. And then he has the Misprint Compass Extra Glide Fuse. That one's a fun one. And then he goes double pure in his putter pouch. So, fun bags today. Thanks for watching.